that's the original top of the bench. It has a very light cushion and then the wood around it. I purchased foam to make it more cushiony, and then I picked out a similar brown. This is furniture material, fabric. So you want to cut the fabric a little bit longer than the size of the bench because we're gonna wrap it around. I'm not gonna do the same thing that came with originally with the piano, because you can see the wood on the outside and then the cushion in the inside. I want it to be cushioned all the way on top. So I'm gonna put the foam underneath the bench top and then the top on it with the old cushion still there. That doesn't matter. And then I'm laying that on top of the fabric. I already cut it so that when I fold it, it reaches this part and I can staple directly here and not on the actual wood of the outside. I'm going to staple the corners first, right here. That way I can bend this part like this and fold it, and it makes a crease right under the corner of each side. So I stapled just the inner part of the corner, this one too, and I'm gonna do the other two. So it's tight, but not too tight. I don't want it to damage the fabric, even though it's a very sturdy fabric. So I folded the one of the sides over and staple all of this. It just made a crease right now, and then when I fold it this way, it's gonna make another crease. And I do it this way, like that. Alright, so I did both corners. Now I'm gonna do the long sides. Okay, so I'm going around the edge. I have to pull really tight to not leave any loose fabric. And then here, because I have this bar, I had to cut this like that. I'm gonna put it inside, and then I cut that little part because I should have cut more, so I'm just gonna cut it, and then I can pull tight now that that's there and staple. You just have to pull really hard so it doesn't leave any folds. So these 3 screws are gonna latch onto the actual bench, but I remember last time I did this, it's really hard to find the holes when I was installing the top of the bench back on the bench. So what I'm doing this time is finding the holes, which are right here, before I finish this, so that when I'm gonna put it back on the bench, I know exactly where I have the nails. That's where I have the holes. So now that I know where the screws go, because I made that little mark, I'm ready to just screw them onto the actual bench. Here it is. inside. These were the little 3 screws that I was trying to screw right now, and it looks pretty good. Closes very good.